Hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic. It's Wednesday, it's a new comic book day, and I had quite a hefty bill to pay with my comic books this week, partially because there was 8 of them on my pull list and I needed to get some backing boards. There was a comic book that I kind of was on the fence with, left behind, but put it in my folder for next time I'm in the comic book shop. I'll tell you about that when I talk about the comic books that I picked up this week. But before we get to those, business in hand. If you were listening last week, you will have heard me tell you that next week I am on holiday. It's my birthday next Tuesday, so I am away. I won't be around to do any videos, I won't be there to pick up any new comics. So I have been compiling some videos to put up on the days that there normally would have been. Now, one of those is going to be, hopefully, a Q&A video where I am patiently awaiting your burning comic book questions to myself. I've had about 4 or 5 so far, but it'd be nice to have some more, so I will either film that either tomorrow night, Thursday night, or at the latest Friday night, and then obviously I'm away, so hopefully we can get some more questions in. Please, down in the comments section, any comic book related question you've been wanting to ask me, and submit, and I will attempt to answer. There was a video just gone Monday, which is my comic book review video. Thank you to everyone who's been watching that. Very confusing times in comics last week, as those of you who've already watched it will know. There will not be a comic book review video next Monday. I am just not going to have the time to read the comics I picked up today and be able to do a video for you. I apologise. These things happen. I have a life. I do. I actually do. So yes, next week on Monday, instead of a comic book review video, I'm going to be talking about my history of collecting. It's a little bit of one-on-one time between the two of us, and some surprising things came up as I was thinking about it, so look out for that. On Wednesday, all, you know, fingers crossed, will be the Q&A video, and next Friday will be a video showing you something that I don't believe I've ever shown on my comic book channel. It's comic book related, but they're not comics. Yes, and there will be a clue if you watch right to the end of Monday's video. So that's for next week. This Friday, this coming Friday, it's already prepped, it's already uploaded, my review of the new Dreaming issue number 1, the first issue proper of all these 4 spin-off titles in our new Sandman universe. So I hope you're looking forward to watching that. So all lots of stuff to look forward to, so don't forget, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, click on that notification bell so you'll be obviously notified when that video gets released to the public, and give this video a big like and comment down below, what have you been picking up this week, what did I miss out on, what are you looking forward to in the coming weeks. You know, keep me up to date, because the first book on my pull list I didn't even realise was coming out. Unfortunately, my local comic book store still had the last volume of this on my pull list, so I automatically got this. It is Andrew MacLean and Jordie Bellaire's new volume of Headlopper. This one entitled And the Knights of Venora. Andrew MacLean puts out these kind of 4-issue quarterly big thick books when basically he feels like it, which is fine with me. As long as I get a whole story within a set time scale, I'm happy with that. As long as you come back when it's as good a quality as it has been in the last 3 volumes that we had. No, 2 volumes. This is the 3rd volume. I've always kind of equated this book to kind of Conan meets Adventure Time. It's kind of cartoony, but at the same time it's of a kind of barbaric nature, and I just think it's really fun. Lots of kind of cartoony, almost cartoony art style to it, but still a great stuff to get into. One DC book this week, the only DC title proper that I am picking up, and that's The Flash, issue number 54. Last issue we saw the Flash get the strength force, all these forces that are being introduced to the Flash universe. He's now the strongest man. The strongest man alive rather than the fastest man alive. I look forward to seeing what silliness goes on in there. We have got The House of Whispers. This is the 2nd book that's been released in this Sandman universe, and this is a kind of brand new corner of the Sandman universe. We had the House of Secrets, we've got the House of Mystery, and this is now a new house that they are introducing into the Sandman universe. So I'm going to be as new to this world as any of you lot are. Just flipping through the artwork here. Who have we got? Dominique Domo Stanton. Looks pretty enough. This is kind of revolving all around a voodoo and kind of Haitian culture. So that should be an interesting little pathway in the Sandman universe, so obviously looking forward to that. The rest of my books this week were Marvel, the penultimate issue of Colin Bunn's X-Men Blue, issue 35. Can't say that I'm kind of sad to see this go. It never really got up and running. There's been a kind of few glimmers of hope in perhaps the last couple of issues, but it's kind of like too little too late really, and next issue is the last one, and I'm guessing this kind of all leads into the new Uncanny X-Men series that's apparently going to be weekly, if I remember rightly. Still on the fence about whether I'm going to pick that up or not. I might have to have a look at it in store when the first issue comes out. Issue number 5 of The Amazing Spider-Man, new created team on this new volume of Ryan Ottley and Nick Spencer. Ryan Ottley, most notable I guess for his artwork on the Image title Invincible, and it does certainly show in this book. It is still of that nature, but there's nothing wrong with it. Nice bit of art there, perhaps a spoiler, I doubt it, seeing as it's so early on in the book. But yes, we've got the two split. We've got the Spider-Man and we've got the Peter Parker. Not quite clones, more kind of, they are literally, I guess, split in their identities, and madness has, cartoony comic book madness has ensued. But I'm loving this. I'm happy that that the main Amazing Spider-Man title is on my pull list once again. Issue 608 of Daredevil, continuing this strange little storyline of how a once fictitious twin brother of Matt Murdock, Mike Murdock, has come into being. We discovered in the last issue this was one of the Inhumans' fault. I think his name's Reader. He's kind of brought him into existence. The Reader does have the ability to remove him from existence, but clearly Mike doesn't want to go, and has, if I remember rightly, taken Foggy hostage at the end of last issue. That is not going to please Matt anytime soon, so we're going to have some sort of fight going on there, surely. Another Spider-Man title on. It's all about the Spider this week. Issue 309 of Chip Zdarsky's spectacular Spider-Man. Continuing on by the looks of it on this Sandman tale. We saw him apparently die in the last issue, but it was kind of juxtaposed between this kind of alien character storyline weaving through. And it's probably going to do something with them, and because they've got powers that are kind of the same, I guess. And we might get a new, revamped, upgraded, powerful Sandman. We will see. I believe Chip Zdarsky is leaving this title very soon. That will be quite sad to see, because I've been very much enjoying his work on this book as it continued. I was a little bit slow down with the comedy, the quips, which he did, and I am really enjoying the creative nature of Chip Zdarsky's storytelling in past issues, and I'm sure this will be the same. And finally, it is of course time for issue 2 of the Fantastic Four. I managed to get that second part of the R. Adams big kind of poster double spread cover. The issue 1 goes on the top. I might try and get a photo and put it up on Twitter of both of those issues put together, see how well they align up, because they don't often. But what can I say? I'm so happy to have the Fantastic Four title back in my life after it being so long without our Fab Four in the Marvel Universe. And I think from what I read at the end of last issue, we're going to see them all together properly. So this is undoubtedly going to be at the top of my pull list to read tonight. And that's it! Phew! So until Friday, I hope you join me to hear my thoughts and opinions and the review of The Dreaming, issue 1. And then I will not see you again, well, properly for another week. I hope you have a great week of comics. I hope you have picked up some great books this week, and I look forward to hearing all your questions, all your comments, seeing all your thumbs up, and seeing you hit that subscribe button. Well, I won't actually see you, but I might see my sub numbers go up. Who knows? Have a great time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.